Hi, hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my opinion on the songs that dropped this month. I'm going to try to include as many as possible, except Famous and Wicked by All Day Project that won't be in here since I already made a whole video talking about those, so without further ado, let's get into it. I think we all agree this isn't aespa's best song. In fact, in my opinion, it's their worst title track. Most of the things around the song are excellent, the music video, editing, makeup, outfits, everything is on point, but the song and the choreography have been big disappointments for me. Starting with the song, repetitive songs are really popular lately and you gotta be super careful with them. You need a strong and catchy melody because if not it just sounds more repetitive than anything else and it's not fun to listen to. In this case the chorus isn't pleasant at all, it's not clever wordplay. I don't like the tone they use and overall it's pretty mediocre. Their voices sound good except in the chorus, but I feel like vocals are aespa's strongest point and this song has a lot of rap, but it's more like talking rap, something that really doesn't suit the group because they're not singing, not rapping either, they're just talking with rhythm and it doesn't sound good to me.
Set them on fire, 스스로 밝혀. I don't really care if you like me, I don't really wanna.
I also don't think it helped that part of the song was already out on TikTok weeks ago, and they haven't stopped promoting it. The only thing that hits is the chorus, and not even in a good way because we had already heard it. A lot of people have also talked about the pronunciation of real bad business, that's dirty work. And to be honest, the first time I heard it I didn't understand it either. I guess it might be an artistic decision to pronounce the words like that, or maybe it's just hard for them to pronounce properly because they're not fluent in English, but if it can't be fixed then don't make a song that's 90% English, or give those parts to members who are more comfortable with the language like Giselle. There's also been criticism about the choreography, and yeah, I agree. It's definitely worse than aespa's previous ones in my opinion, some parts just don't look good. Even though KATSEYE doesn't have that many songs yet, I honestly thought their best concept was the cute one, cause for me Debut and Touch are their best tracks, but I really like that they dropped a song like this and I find it super interesting that they made a song to represent the girls' nationalities. The song is a bit repetitive, but this is a good example of repetition done right. I love the music video, and the whole being GABRIELA concept, it's super original. I like the title track, but the rest of the mini album was honestly kinda disappointing to me. Here's my ranking of the album. I love J-Hope so much, he's my ultimate bias and I really thought he couldn't top Mona Lisa, but wow, I was so wrong. I'm obsessed with everything about this song, especially the choreography. I gotta say there were parts in some of his other songs where I felt like his talent wasn't being used to the fullest, but here, there's not a single moment where he doesn't shine. My fave part is either the beginning, it literally gives my brain tingles.
You are now tuned in.
Or this part right here. Out of all the recent title tracks ENHYPEN has dropped, this one's definitely my fave. I like every part of it, and I feel like every member gets a chance to shine. I'm really into this concept they've been going for lately, and my favorite part is probably the pre-chorus. That melody is so good. For Outside, I'm not really into the rap parts, which make up most of the song, but then the pre-chorus and chorus hit hard, and I love those. I'll keep listening to it to see how I really feel about it in the end, but TBH there are more parts one don't like than ones I do. I haven't listened to the rest of the album yet sadly, but I gotta say both music videos are super pretty, and you can tell they were made with a lot of attention to detail. ILLIT keeps growing on me more and more. At first I liked Magnetic and Lucky Girl Syndrome, but they didn't really make me interested in the group. But lately I've been seeing more of their content, and with the songs they've been dropping recently, I'm seriously falling for them. My favorite part is this part of the chorus. It's such a feel-good song that lifts your mood instantly, and the instrumental has this nostalgic vibe that hits so hard. Another song they released that I really love is Little Monster. I really love the concept, but the song itself not so much. ITZY is one of my fave groups, but this track just isn't for me. The chorus, I'm sorry, feels way too repetitive. I know fans have been complaining about how a lot of songs are doing that lately, and yeah, it's true like I mentioned before, but you really gotta know how to make repetition work, and for me this one just didn't pull it off. Every other part besides the chorus is amazing though, especially the dance break. ITZY once again proving they're an insanely powerful dance group. I like Lips Hips Kiss, especially the calmer parts and the ending. The group's vocals are seriously hard to ignore, they're just that good. I really don't like this part of the chorus though. Overall it feels super Kiss of Life, like it fits their vibe perfectly, and all the girls have moments to shine. From what I've seen the choreo also looks really solid. Another track from the album that got a lot of promo is KABRIELA, and honestly I'm not into it at all. The chorus feels super predictable, like it sounds just like a million other songs, and reminds me way too much of tracks I already don't like. Thank you ATEEZ for actually giving us a summer concept in summer, feels like that's becoming rare these days. I love how ATEEZ can mix so many different styles, and somehow they always pull them off perfectly. What can I say about Lemon Drop? It's such a good song. The chorus reminds me of another track, but it's so good I honestly don't even care. The instrumental fits the vibe so well, and I really hope ATEEZ keeps dropping songs like this because it suits every single member so well. Obviously I'm gonna talk about the song cause I haven't seen the movie yet, and about TAKEDOWN. I really like it. I think the three voices blend super well, and my favorite parts are Chaeyoung's lines, aside from the chorus which I also love. This group had a lot of controversy because of that one scene in the MV. Personally I'm not a fan of the song. It honestly sounds a lot like something I-DLE would release nowadays, probably cause Soyeon was involved in the production, and I kinda get the feeling this was originally an I-DLE song that just randomly ended up with this group. Maybe I feel that way cause it's their debut, and obviously they don't have a clear sound or identity yet. The MV did make me go back and listen to the song again though. The girls seem super talented and the instrumental is actually really catchy. I guess I'm just too old to connect with the lyrics, lol, but the more I listen the more I can see the spark in it, especially in the parts where they're not repeating the same lines over and over. My fave part is definitely this one right here. I won't be listening to it much for now since it's not really my thing, but I do think this group has a lot of potential and they'll probably do really well. I like that they're still putting out music after everything they've been through. I haven't followed Fromis that closely to be honest. Most of the songs I've heard and liked are older ones like Love Bomb, but this new track is actually pretty good. The chorus especially is super catchy. I'm not sure if it's something I'll have on repeat, but I definitely didn't dislike it. It's the typical kinda song that just lifts your mood. I love that they didn't add any rap, cause sometimes companies act like it's mandatory and throw in rap parts that just don't fit at all. I really like how this part sounds. I haven't listened to many songs from this group since they're pretty new, but you can totally tell they've got mad talent, and the chorus is definitely my favorite part. The song overall is okay, but I'm not sure if it's the melody, the instrumental, or what, but the song feels kinda fast to me. The first part of the chorus isn't really my thing, but the second part is. What's cool is that usually I don't like this type of rap, but I think it fits really well in this song. I'm glad they're dropping songs like this instead of the older ones that I didn't like as much. High key, this group always surprises me. I love them and obviously the song too. They've got this summer vibe going on that for some reason not many groups are doing with their summer releases. I really like the contrast between the melody and the lyrics with that electric guitar sound. If you haven't heard this song yet, you gotta check it out because it's super easy to listen to and honestly pretty catchy.
And I just wanna know what it's supposed to take. 지금 달려가고 있어 next.
BAEKHYUN always drops great songs and they're also different, but still have that vibe that makes you instantly know it's a BAEKHYUN track. His voice is just super special and he could literally sing Happy Birthday, and I'd still have it on my playlist, plus this song has a great rhythm and concept, like how could I not love it? This band seems really interesting but I just don't connect with their music. This song specifically has a cool rhythm, and might be good, but I don't see myself listening to it without watching the MV. I like their nostalgic yet rock style but still, I barely listen to them. This song is way different from what I expected from ARTMS. I don't know much about the group so maybe I'm wrong but whatever, I really like it. The vocals are obviously amazing and who the girl in the MV is but she's super talented at expressing the feelings of the song through her dance. What can I say about Kang Daniel? I like the song but gotta say some parts of the MV don't really match the song, but the MV itself is so good. Even if you're not into Kang Daniel it'll make you laugh. It's been a while since I listened to him, and maybe I need to listen more cause I really like this song. I don't like the song. I think they both have great voices but they don't really sound good together. I don't have much to say since I only listened once, but just from that I already know my opinion won't get better. The song isn't really my thing. Jessi's never been an artist I followed or liked much, but I do like the message in the MV calling out dispatch.
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did. It would help me a lot. See ya.